Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final SmackDown before Hell in a Cell. We are kicking things off with the SmackDown Women's Champion. And also, apparently, the Intercontinental Champion as well. It's a relief to see that Dominic's still in one piece after last week. His encounter with the Viper, but Bayley is in the building. Of course, Bayley's got a big night at Hell in a Cell, competing in a Extreme Rules match against Carmella, where she'll be defending the SmackDown Women's Championship. But before we get to that, looks like the champ's got something on her mind. Ricochet referring to tonight's main event, where he will be teaming up with the Street Profits in a 6-man tag team match against the members of La Familia. Oh, wait a second. What the hell is going on backstage? Rey Mysterio still not over what happened to Aaliyah a couple weeks ago. There's a full-on fight breaking down backstage between Mysterio and Orton. Someone needs to put a stop to that. It looks like order has been restored there from the looks of it, but we all know Rey Mysterio said that he doesn't want a shot at the title. In his words, he just wants to kick Randy Orton's ass at Hell in a Cell. And speaking of kicking ass, you can't talk about kicking ass without mentioning this man right here, Drew McIntyre. Who has been on an absolute terror since winning Money in the Bank. Hasn't taken a day off. The dude competed in a handicap match, for crying out loud. Well, as of late, it feels like Kevin Owens has been sort of stuck in limbo, sort of lost in the shuffle here on SmackDown. Just hasn't really been able to get that much momentum. But a win here tonight against Mr. Money in the Bank, that could change everything for KO. Ladies and gentlemen, you might want to strap in for this one, because this could be a good one. This has all the makings of being a good one between these two. Drew McIntyre, Kevin Owens. And here we go, match underway. These two, of course, no stranger to one another. Drew McIntyre has been on a mission ever since winning Money in the Bank. Oh my goodness. So already starting off the match, Owens getting face planted right into the canvas. Cover here by McIntyre, no. Ever since Drew McIntyre has won the Money in the Bank contract, he has been determined to put in the work. He hasn't been taking any days off. He's been coming in and making things happen here. And oh, what a neckbreaker by Kevin Owens. The cover here. Is it enough to put away the Scottish Psychopath? And no. Or the Scottish Warrior. I'm having a stroke over here. I cannot speak. It's a common occurrence. Oh man. And McIntyre gets the knees up. Of course, McIntyre just getting off of a 3-week sort of mini rivalry between himself and Miz and Morrison. And oh, what a boot right in the corner. That was a 3-match ordeal, and Drew McIntyre won every single one of those matches. Won all 3 of them. And oh, what a Michinoku driver there by McIntyre. In a cover here. Is it enough to put away Owens? And no. Oh, almost. McIntyre, just so dangerous. Wanting to put Roman Reigns from Raw and, of course, Randy Orton from SmackDown both on notice. That has been his mission here, to prove that he is, in fact, worthy of taking the title off of either of those men. Trying to put them both on notice, and McIntyre gets flattened. Now look at this, Owens heading up to the top rope once again, and this time he connects with a frog splash. And he connected with all of it. And now that stunner here by Owens. Already, is this enough? Cover here. Is this match over? No, almost. McIntyre kicking out of the stunner. I think that might have just pissed off Kevin Owens. But I don't think Drew McIntyre gives a damn. And look at this, Owens putting a stop to that clothesline. Just picking him up, sending McIntyre back first into the corner. Oh, look at this, Owens off the ropes, and again McIntyre with the knees up. But Owens not wanting to be denied. No, look at this, fisherman suplex, sending McIntyre a pretty good distance there across the ring. And you can see it, you can feel it. And a kick out there by McIntyre. You can just feel the chip that Owens has on his shoulder tonight. You can just see it based off of how he's performing tonight against someone by the caliber of Drew McIntyre. And look at this again, Owens going off on McIntyre, almost as if Owens, oh, what a headbutt by McIntyre. Owens is out here looking like he has something to prove. And McIntyre went for the boot in the corner again, but missed. Kick right to the hamstring. And Owens looking like he was maybe going for something, and he gets caught by a big boot for his troubles. Both men just even, looks like both men are just evenly matched right now, and Owens off the ropes and belly to belly suplex. Now McIntyre's starting to get on a roll here. This is something that you don't want if you're Kevin Owens. The last thing you need right now. And oh, wait a second. McIntyre, future shock DDT. No, whoa, wait a second. What the hell? Well, that was one hell of a counter there by Kevin Owens. I don't even know how to describe it, but it worked. It was effective. Now Owens looking for the cover here on McIntyre. Is it enough? No. If I was Roman Reigns or Randy Orton, I would definitely take notice of Drew McIntyre. And I would maybe take notice of Kevin Owens as well. And oh, wait a second. Oh my God, right across the lower back. And followed up by another stunner. That's got to be it. 2 stunners. Kevin Owens with the biggest win in his career. No! Again, McIntyre kicks out. 2 stunners. Owens has thrown the kitchen sink at McIntyre not once but twice. And McIntyre's kicked out both times. What the hell is this man made out of? As I was saying, if you're Roman Reigns or Randy Orton, you see a performance like this by Drew McIntyre, the current holder of the Money in the Bank contract, I would be nervous. I would be worried about this man being able to strike at any time he wants. But Owens, gets met with a boot on the outside. And McIntyre starting to come back into this. But I mean, as Kevin Owens, what do? You've taken your best shot not once but twice, and both times it has not worked. No, look at this. Just slamming Kevin Owens right into the mat. No, wait a second. McIntyre, not done here. And another suplex. Looks like Drew's inventing his own version of Suplex City here from the looks of it. Now look at this, Owens getting sent into the corner. McIntyre setting him up here. Looks like he's going for maybe a third one. This time off the top. And oh my God, look at the strength. The strength of McIntyre. All the blood rushing to the head of Owens. 3 suplexes. And now look at this, McIntyre. Future shock DDT. McIntyre not going for the cover. No, he's thinking about something else here. Setting up for the Claymore here from the looks of it. This is the power of the offense of the Scottish Warrior Claymore by Drew McIntyre. Thanks for coming, Kevin Owens. If you are Roman Reigns or Randy Orton, you gotta be thinking to yourself, how in the hell do you stop someone like this man, Drew McIntyre? We might just be looking at the next WWE or World Heavyweight Champion very soon here. After a performance like that, we could very well be seeing a new champion here in the future. What a match. Liv Morgan making her intentions clear. Next week she wants either Bayley or Carmella. And speaking of Carmella, Hell in a Cell might just be the biggest match in Carmella's career. It might just be. But we've been hearing interviews from Carmella as of late, from this past week, saying that she wants to show everyone, including herself, that she has what it takes to get extreme. And I like the sound of it. If you're going to compete in an Extreme Rules match for the championship, you need to be willing to go that extra mile. And tonight might be a good way to start that. Man, she really still thinks she's a superhero. Well, I guess more power to her, I guess. The deluded superhero Nikki Cross. I'm not sure if Cross really knows what she's getting herself into, or maybe she does. Probably. Who knows anymore? What I do know, however, is that if Nikki Cross was to win this match tonight, this would be a major win for Nikki Cross. Because Carmella has a date with Bayley at Hell in a Cell for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Meaning, Carmella has a shot. Oh my goodness, what a kick right to the gut. Carmella has a legitimate shot at becoming the SmackDown Women's Champion. If she loses to Nikki Cross tonight, that would mean that Nikki Cross has just beaten the future SmackDown Women's Champion. Wait a second. Carmella going up top. We never see this. What the hell is Carmella thinking here? And oh my god, wow. Wow. Did you see that athleticism? Oh my goodness. And, well, look at this. Bayley taking note of that. Watching from the back. Did you see the distance she got off that leap? Of course, some people forget Carmella, a former cheerleader. Before she joined with the WWE, she used to be a cheerleader in the NFL. Some people forget that she has that athleticism. And she just put on full display there. Oh my goodness, I'm still not over that. That distance was crazy. Now Carmella whipped into the corner, and you see Nikki Cross taking the fight. It's Carmella right now. Ever since Carmella came off the top rope, she has been getting mudhole stomped in her. And oh, look at this. Nikki Cross. Now Cross off the ropes. And gets her with a senton there right across the abdomen. And Cross still not done. Just the never-ending offense from Nikki Cross. And oh my. Well, I don't even know how to... She just straight up missed on that one. Oh, look at this. Carmella with the cover here. Is it enough? No. Just a 1 count. Of course, nobody thought that it would come to this point between Carmella and Bayley. These two used to be friends at one point. And now, at Hell in a Cell, they have a chance to destroy each other. Much like their friendship's already, well, pretty much been destroyed at this point. Now look at this, Nikki Cross. Perhaps with the biggest win of her career here, and oh no. I shouldn't say the biggest win of her career. It would be up there, though. Of course, don't forget Nikki Cross, former Raw Women's Champion. Don't let that go unnoticed. And oh, look at this. The strength being put on display there by Carmella. Now Carmella looking to end this thing here. Setting up for a super kick perhaps here. And oh, look at this. Oh, wow. Cross evading that. And oh, look at this. Carmella, what an escape and a roll up here by the Princess of Staten Island. And it is no good. Carmella missing with, well, went for a dropkick not once but twice. Missed both attempts. Now look at this. This time, third time is the charm. The Cross right back on the offense. Not letting Carmella slow her down. Now things are breaking down. Things are going to the outside. This is where things are... Oh my God, right off the apron. Carmella's lower back hitting the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Look at this, just raking the back of Carmella is Nikki Cross and just throwing her by her hair. Cross starting to dig into her vicious side now. Carmella getting sent right into the steel steps there. Look at this Cross. What the hell is Nikki Cross doing? Whatever the hell she wants apparently. No, misses off the top rope, but was able to stick the landing there. Look at this. Oh! Taking a page out of Nikki Cross's book. With a swinging neckbreaker right on the floor. And it looked like Nikki Cross might have tripped over the steps there. Now Carmella looks pissed. This might be Carmella channeling that extreme side that she needs to bring out at Hell in a Cell. Oh my God. Both women just crashing into each other. I don't know who got the worst of that exchange. It looked like Carmella definitely got the worst of that exchange. Oh, teleportation. PlayStation's just great. Let me tell you. Way too many cuts to even cover for at this point. And Carmella kicking out of that cover, speaking of which. Again, Cross heading up to the top. But Carmella trying to put a stop to it here. But Cross misses. This time Carmella trying to take advantage of that missed top rope attack. And she gets all that Hurricane Rana from the top in a cover here. No. What a match these two are putting on right now. But this is important. This kind of match is important if you're Carmella. Because if you're going into a championship match, you need to experience the deep waters. And that is exactly what's going on right now. Now look at this. Carmella getting planted by Nikki Cross. And what is this? Carmella rolls her up with a super kick. Is that enough? Cover here. Nikki Cross kicks out. What a match we are witnessing right now. Now Carmella getting in the face of Nikki Cross. Showing her how bad she wants to win this match. And oh, look at this. Once again, the athleticism being put on display by the Princess of Staten Island. And now look at this. Carmella starting to let loose here on Nikki Cross. Letting out some of that rage. Setting up Cross for a super kick here, and she gets all of it flush right on the mouth. Good night, Nikki Cross. And now, oh my God. A kick out by Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross just kicked out of that super kick. Oh my goodness. And Carmella, almost in shock, goes for the cover again, and a kick out at 1 this time. I'm starting to think Nikki Cross really wants to play spoiler here. She kicked out of the super kick, and oh. Well, a super kick that lands flush right on the abdomen of Nikki Cross there. What a match we are witnessing right now. And oh my god. Teleported right into the ropes and bounced neck first right off. And Carmella looking at... Look at that. Oh, watch out. Oh, right into the barricade. Remember when I said Carmella was pissed? Yeah, I lied. Now she is definitely pissed. Now, if Nikki Cross has anything to say about it here. And oh, look. Perhaps I spoke too soon. Look for the moonwalk DDT. We've seen her hit that move countless times. And good night, Nikki Cross. That was one hell of a match. Would you say Carmella is ready for Hell in a Cell? And to answer your question, I say absolutely yes after that performance. What a match. I don't think Sammy's going to have much luck finding someone to team up with. This man has been on sort of an upbringing as of late. Been working his way up the card. The Prince, Finn Balor. We saw Balor just a couple of weeks ago in a victory against Kevin Owens. Now tonight he'll be taking on John Morrison. In this match, this could be a technical fun, Jesus Christ, a fun technical match. I cannot talk for the life of me tonight. Oh man. We'll keep that one in. It'll be a fun technical match between these two. I definitely nailed it on the first try. I definitely did not screw that up the first time. Balor said the one thing that he wants to do on SmackDown is reach a very high level of success, which includes bringing a championship home around his waist. Let's see, they've been getting the cue right for the past couple of weeks. Will they get it? And they did. Was this the third week in a row they've gotten it right? Somebody give that editor a raise. Is it fair to say that Miz and Morrison have had a very rough couple of weeks? They both lost individual matches to Drew McIntyre, teamed up in a 2-on-1 handicap match against Drew McIntyre and also lost. And then last week, they ran the main event against Los Lotharios, and they lost that match. Needless to say, it's been rough for Miz and Morrison, but they still managed to keep pretty high spots on the card. Morrison looking to get a rebound. A much needed rebound for his team here tonight. In singles competition. But he's not going up against your average Joe. He's going up against, oh man, what a spine buster. Nice cut there, by the way. And a kick out there by Balor. A very fast pace to kick off this match so far. These two both very technically sound, and Balor lighting up the chest of Morrison with those chops, and now look at this, the quick offense of John Morrison being put on display right now. You know, missing with that. Oh, what a beautiful sequence there. Balor with almost a soccer kick there from the looks of it. And look at this, Balor off the ropes. Drop kick right into the temple. Right on the ear. And a cover here by the Prince. Is it enough? No. Balor said that he wants to be world champion. Oh my God. A rough landing there for John Morrison. Oh my goodness. Right on the back of his neck. And oh my God. Morrison just drop kicked. Just drop kicked Balor out of the air. Holy hell. But like I was saying, Balor said that he wants to win gold here on SmackDown. At some point, he wants to win either the Intercontinental Championship or the World Heavyweight Championship. Either way, he wants gold on the SmackDown brand. Oh my God, right on the floor. This has been quick hitting, and it has been brutal. But that was expected. How the hell is Balor still standing after that? And watch out. Brain buster by Balor. It's just one rough landing after another. Back and forth between these two. I had a feeling this was going to be a pretty fun match between these two. No, wait a second. Balor going up top here. Thinking superplex perhaps, and he gets every single piece of it. Finn Balor, oh man. Line up the chest, and oh wait a second. Look at Morrison. That is so, I don't care how many times I've seen it. The sweep of the leg. It is always impressive. And oh, Morrison almost had this match won. I don't know how he does it. Looks like Spider-Man half the time. And look at this. Speaking of Spider-Man, but Spider-Man would have actually hit that. And no, just a straight up pun kick right across the chest. Now Balor off the ropes, went for a drop kick to the knee there. Balor sent right into the corner. Morrison looked like he was going for a strike there, but Balor able to put the brakes on. Now Balor looking for a missile drop kick. He's in the launching position. Coup de grace by Balor. Is it enough here? And it is. Balor puts away John Morrison. With that win, Finn Balor continues to build momentum. Much needed momentum. Because if it's true of what he says, he wants to win titles, this is a good way to start. And Hell in a Cell is this week, and I cannot wait. We have Ricochet taking on Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship. Of course, we'll see these two in the main event tonight in a 6-man tag team match. And Ricochet beat Murphy to get into that match. Next up, we have Cesaro taking on Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship inside Hell in a Cell. This has been brewing since Clash of Champions, and it all comes to an end at Hell in a Cell for the WWE Championship. And speaking of ending, the friendship between Carmella and Bayley has ended, and it's going to be settled in an Extreme Rules match between these two. It is going to be brutal and physical in every way. And the tag team titles, the SmackDown tag team titles will be put on the line as the Street Profits take on Los Lotharios. And in the main event, we have, in a non-title match, Rey Mysterio taking on Randy Orton in a Hell in a Cell match. It has been as personal gets, and we just saw Randy Orton get laid out in the parking lot by Rey Mysterio. And also next week, Finn Balor will continue to try to gain some more momentum as he goes one-on-one against Mustafa Ali. We haven't seen him in a while. And Liv Morgan has challenged either Bayley or Carmella in a one-on-one match next week following Hell in a Cell. And then, of course, after what happened tonight, Sami Zayn will be taking on Johnny Gargano. That's going to be a good one. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time here on SmackDown. And it is a huge one at that. And right off the bat, Ricochet off the ropes. Oh my God. And look at this. Oh my God. Ricochet starting off this match with a highlight reel right off the bat. Of course, these two will meet each other at Hell in a Cell for the Intercontinental Championship. And look at this. But Ricochet. Just Ricochet, man. What else can I say? This man is just a highlight on his own. The guy's literally a walking highlight reel. And speaking of highlight reels, Montez Ford has been tagged into the match. And right now, Dominic Mysterio is in serious trouble right now. Early on, he has not been able to get out of the blocks. He's just been getting stomped on. But you gotta think here. The Mafia, or my mistake, the La Familia. There we go. It's just, it keeps happening tonight, man. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so excited for Hell in a Cell, right? Also, Montez Ford just jumped off, and that was... What the hell is that, Montez? It was a sprinkler of some kind? I don't know. But Montez just jumped off the top rope, and that was extremely impressive. And I completely missed it because I was trying to cover for my obvious failure. My massive mistake. And anyway, back to the match. What a chop there by Ford, right on the chest of Garza. And of course, these two teams, Street Profits, Los Lotharios, they will meet each other at Hell in a Cell. Of course, when they do the SmackDown Tag Team titles will be on the line. Now, tag in comes Ricochet. Ricochet has an extra problem with Dominic Mysterio. We heard him mention it earlier at the start of the show. He's got a problem with how Dominic has been treating his father, Rey Mysterio. And it makes sense if you think about it, because Rey Mysterio is Ricochet's hero. His idol. And oh, what a takedown by Garza. So of course Ricochet would love nothing more than to slap the taste out of Dominic's mouth at Hell in a Cell. And now tag in comes the big man, Angelo Dawkins. La Familia and Los Lotharios, they've been getting a little bit of a rub here. We're getting that main event experience over the past couple of weeks. There's a very good chance, and oh my God, that was the strength that we just saw get put on display there by Angel Garza. Yeah, I would probably be showboating after that too. But you got to think, there's a very high chance that after Hell in a Cell, we might see all the members of La Familia with gold. And somehow magically, through the power of teleportation and PlayStation just being terrible, Angelo Dawkins just landed a right hand, and oh my God, look out, oh my God. Dominic just getting thrown around in this match. It's become a human punching bag to all three of the guys on the other side of the ring, and that was an impressive move there by Humberto Carrillo. And oh, look at this, speaking of which, springboard bulldog. You don't see that very often. And what has Carrillo got in mind here? What a kick right off the ropes. That caught Dawkins flush. That might be it. Is it enough? No. No, wait a second. Well, Dawkins had something set up there, but Carrillo able to get out of it. Now Carrillo off the ropes. It's very similar to what Ricochet did earlier in the match. Now Carrillo setting up a submission. The ring positioning was very poor. He was too close to the ropes. But you saw Ricochet. He was ready. Ricochet was ready to spring into action there. Now, oh, what a clothesline by Dawkins, who very wisely gets out of this match. He's been taking some punishment. Now Montez Ford eats a DDT by Humberto Carrillo. Now tag, in comes Garza. This is the action that you will expect to see from these two come Hell in a Cell. It is crazy to think, and oh my god, what a German suplex by Garza. Tez almost landed right on his head. Hopefully he's okay. That was a nasty landing by Montez Ford. And a cover here by Garza. Is it enough here? And a 2 count? No. Surprised he was able to kick out after that. And follows it up with a neckbreaker. It is crazy to think that once Hell in a Cell is out of the way, we will officially be on the road to SummerSlam. Which, of course, I can say will be a 2-night event. That's how big of a deal SummerSlam is this year. And Ricochet, well, I wish Ricochet would make a big deal out of those kicks, because he is missing all of those kicks. And Garza taking full advantage of it. Of course, SummerSlam, a 2-night event. But before we get to that point, we got to get to Hell in a Cell first. And this is the action. Oh my god. And Ricochet just stood right back up and took another Hurricane Rana. That's 2 in a row. And a super kick on top of it. What a sequence. This is the thing about Ricochet. Half the stuff that Ricochet does looks like it comes straight out of a video game. And a neckbreaker to Ricochet by Carrillo, who is impressive in his own right, as he is showing right now. I know, what a dodge there by Angel Garza. Just straight up rolling out of the way there. And what has Garza got in mind here? Oh, face plants. Ricochet. What a move there. Ricochet trying to make the tag here. But Garza trying to put a stop to it. Puts both boots right to the chin of Ricochet. And this could be it here, and no. You saw both members of La Familia, Dominic and Humberto. They were ready to jump into action there and take out the competition, but Ricochet able to kick out. And Ricochet with a neckbreaker of his own. And now heading up to the top, thinking maybe 630 here, and he hits all of it. Such an impressive move, and it might be the end of it, and Dominic able to break up the pin. And oh, Ricochet was not very happy about that. And Dominic able to evade that attack there for the time being. Ricochet, realizing the matter at hand here, goes back for the cover. And Humberto, not even a 1 count. But tag, in comes Montez Ford. Now both men just crashing into each other. Tez turning Humberto Carrillo into a heavy bag here. Landing all kinds of strikes all over the body of Carrillo. And what is this? What is Montez Ford? Oh man. Taking a playbook right out of the Street Profits moveset there. And a cover by Ricochet. And is it enough? No, Carrillo kicks out. This match going into some deep waters right now. It's a great showing if you are La Familia. And oh, look at this. Remember when I said Carrillo was extremely impressive in his own right? I still meant it. Meant every word of it. And Garza gets planted there. And now Tez going up and misses with an axe handle. Now Garza looking to take full control, plants Tez right in the middle of the ring. And now tagging in Mysterio. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion. Now look at this, setting up Tez for a 619 here possibly. Shades of his dad. Rey Mysterio, 619 connects. And this might be it. All Dom has to do is just hit this splash. And this could very well be it. Can he get all of it? No, and Tez gets the knees up. Dominic took too long. Now look at this. Montez Ford, what a combination. Trying to end the match right here, right now, and Garza able to break things up. And now things breaking down here. Garza getting sent to the outside. And Montez heading to the top and oh my god. Frog splash right to the back of Mysterio. Cover here. Is it enough? And it is. What a huge victory for the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. And Ricochet, of course. It is going to be a fun night at Hell in a Cell. And it is also going to be extremely brutal. And an emotional roller coaster is heading our way. Come Hell in a Cell. I will see you then. Thank you for joining me on SmackDown, and I will see you at Hell in a Cell.